Oh, that person over there. Hi there.
Have some questions?
Ow. What kind of name is MAST?
MAST is short for Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. From here, the three co-equal divisions of the UC government work together to advance the cause of the colonies. Be that through mutual defense, political and diplomatic strength, or scientific discovery.
Sure.
Now, serving any of the UC's divisions grants citizenship, but scientific and admin positions in the UC tend to be real competitive.
I'm sure they do.
Understandable. Most people would prefer to earn their citizenship behind a desk rather than in combat. Not something I'd ever choose for myself, but understandable.
How long have you been with the Vanguard?
Me? 6, 7 years now? Was a recon squad commander in a former life, so it wasn't too big a jump bossing around foreign pilots instead. But Vanguard's been a quality assignment. Meet new people, judge them on a series of diverse criteria, get them out there helping people who need it.
Why does the UC need foreign pilots to fly for
The
them?
military used to have a pretty narrow view of where the best pilots came from. In their eyes, it was UC or bust. The creation of the Vanguard was an acknowledgement by the brass that maybe not all the galaxy's greatest pilots went through a UC flight school. So it's the Vanguard's job to find them and get them to fly for us.
Okay, we had Constellation business.
All right, here's what I've got. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system. Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me. Take your time.
What's wrong with the Sol system?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Why? Who's this Mora?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
I do have one in piloting. Mm-hmm. If he's on patrol, he could be putting our item at risk.
What? Nah. Sol system is as quiet as a coffin. It'll be fine.
It'll be it won't be fine.
Going to be fine.
I'm sure you two can handle it. Sol system is a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Bar in a spaceport? Sounds like home.
It's definitely a lifestyle, burning helium out there, seeing where the stars take you.
Let's see.
What can I do for you, applicant?
Alright, I guess that's it.
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. So long.
So I guess we're going to Mars. But first, let's go join the Vanguard. Orientation hall. Sup, kids? Oh, you guys are adults.
My family never had any love for the UC after the Colony War.
Mm-hmm.
Would probably disown me if they knew I was signing up.
Probably. Ooh. But
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet.
nice.
Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
Of the United Colonies.
The effort and planning it must have taken to evacuate literally the entire planet. Can you imagine?
No.
The logistics alone must have been mind-boggling.
Well. Oh, there's no button. You press it again?
In 2150,
No.
humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life
Oh,
on the
hi
planet.
there. You're a real person. I thought you were
Decisive action
Never mind.
was required,
Awkward.
but the secure
Hey,
transport
it's Earth.
of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new
House
kind of union.
Veyroon.
Thus,
Well, their
in
armor's cool.
2159, the United
The
Colonies
Free
were
Star
formed
Collective.
to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later,
I like this one.
Galileo, the first of many colony ships,
Very punk.
touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era.
What's this button?
Beginning in 2240, House Veyroon forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization,
Oh.
initiating the Serpent's Crusade.
This is why we don't like them.
Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Veyroon in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Veyroon finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Veyroon who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Veyroon's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space.
Okay. New factions rise.
From
Button.
their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace.
We like peace.
But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more.
I guess I didn't want peace.
Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers.
Oh, well, that's nice of you for granting
It
people
wasn't
the
long
ability
before
to do
the
that.
first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188. Later followed by House Veyroon, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
The result of the Centaurus proclamation has always left me torn. So much conflict arose as a result. Was it worth it?
I mean, the conflict would have arose regardless at a certain point. So ooh, what happened here?
Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy.
That's what happens when you break a treaty.
Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped. The Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United
Oh,
Colonies
that's nice.
Navy.
That's nice.
After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted.
Let's just put our
The
civilians
galaxy
in
has
front
been
of you.
rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict that irreparably wounded the settled systems. There were times I felt that it would never end.
Okay, the Battle of
Few
Nero.
settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nera.
We gotta go visit Nero.
Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty.
And destruction.
And today, Nera remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
Yeah. You'd think we'd learn. Apparently not. Oh god.
I really hope this is just a phase.
Dad wanted me to apply for the administration track at school, but I'm going to be a xenobiologist. It's science division or nothing.
Why does everyone want you to steal so much in this game? It's just easier that way.
One of my slates said terramorphs can control people's minds.
Oh.
This thing's like an
That can't be
artist's
true.
rendition, right? No animal can be this ugly in real life.
I think it's pretty ugly.
I bring her here almost every day to stare at this thing.
Aw, that's sweet of you. Let's see.
In the midst of the colony
We're dead.
war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph.
Dun dun dun.
A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city seemingly out of nowhere on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city.
Oh.
The outbreak.
They
and its
raccoon
citizenry
citied
from
it.
the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
They knew you'd do it anyway, so they just made it into a quest. I mean, they're not wrong.
No one knows how they move between planets. I wonder if they can grav jump or something.
It's a big ol' mech.
You know it was some UC general that condemned Londinian? Gave it over to these things. One of these murals said he was executed after the war. Might have gotten off too lightly.
Good. Did you want him to get fed to one of them? I mean, I suppose that might have worked. Okay. What next? This side?
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xeno-weapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency.
That's lame.
But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All all were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
They're just like, in a sue of peace, we'll offer up some of our top generals. How does that sound? Perfect? Perfect. Okay, done. Let's see. Let's see. The Vanguard is born.
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
Okay. So we have the UC, we have the Snake People, and then we got what, the Freestar Collective? Are those our major factions? The fleet for the win. Hello, hello, Techie. Good evening. Happy Friday to you. That's that's a pretty epic looking display. Let's see. Let's hit that.
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small.
Oh, that's nice.
All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet.
Well, that's nice.
And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems.
Gee, that would be useful in today's current housing market.
Today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization.
Instead of having foreign investors buying everything.
United Colonies.
That would be lovely. Let's see. Bam, that suit has so much attitude going right now. Also, I'm enjoying the game. Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I mean, I've been in New Atlantis for like this is my second day now, so it's going pretty good. Until the elevator doesn't work, apparently floor access is restricted. Okay, I guess I can't go there. I am not allowed. That is the end. That is all we get to see. That's cool. I've been in the same spot for 5 years. Oh! To register for your examination, please select Enlistment Agreement. Boop. I agree. Boop. You may proceed to the examination chamber through the orientation hall. Cool.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Oh no, is it? Oh, that sucks. What's bugged?
I really hope.
Can you not get to that area? Do. No train to leave, and the quests are showing up out of town when they're supposed to be in town. Oh. Wait, can you not? Is that when you take the train the first time to go to another part of the city, Techie?
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber.
Oh.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
Oh, thanks. This looks fun. That would be stealing. Because you can fast travel without taking the NAT or the subway. But if you haven't taken it at least once, I don't know if you can fast travel. I don't think you can, so yeah. Rip. That sucks. You could console command it to teleport you there. Are you playing on PC? They have underlight desks. Ooh. You guys notice that? It ruins the experience, true. But at least you can get there. Because once you get out of the spaceport, you should be able to walk around everywhere else. It just, yeah. They just have it broken down into zones for fast traveling. But you can walk. Yeah, you're playing on PC? Oh, gotcha. Boop. Boop. What's in here? Battle stim? Plus 250 damage resistance for 5 minutes? Ooh, that's kind of nice. Okay. I'm still mad you cannot engage with toilet. No, it's probably not the best thing to steal right before my exam. Ship missiles permanently deal 5% more damage. Nice. Let's go. How much do these sell for? Doesn't really say. We'll take the ammo though. Were you hoping for a blend between Death Stranding toilet use with cyberpunk nudity on the spaceships? I just wanted to sit and flush the toilet. What do you mean? Just like how I want the showers to work like they do in cyberpunk. I'm not asking for much. You know, just a game that was made with the tech from 2020. You know? You know? Mochi mini bite? Oh, I need to see what that is. Hold on. I'm just gonna eat it right away. I love mochi. I love to eat it. Yeah, nom nom nom. Let's aid. Mochi. Oh, look at that. Look at the little variety pack. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. You got your green tea, your mango, and what? Red bean, probably? Or it could be melon and red bean too. But how you doing tonight, Rich? Value is shown towards the bottom of the tab. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna eat it. Okay. Why would you want to eat winter meat? No, not that mochi. I kind of want that globe. Alright. Hey there.
I'm going to get it this time. I'm not going back to Terra, bro.
That's right, bro. You got this. You are going to be a pilot. Hey there.
Ah, you must be our new applicant.
Yeah.
I'm Proctor Samuelson.
Hi.
The simulator's already been prepped. You can head in whenever you're ready.
Well, you're nice. Piloting isn't my area of expertise. How about you just mark me down as a pass and I head out? What kind of ship am I going to be
The
flying?
simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a Class B Deimos hoplite.
Okay.
The United Colony's standard destroyer model.
I'll pretend I know what that
It's
is.
been tuned to provide a challenging but fair fight against the enemy squadrons you'll encounter inside.
Wonderful. Got any advice?
While I can't answer that question directly, I will say this. Due to the solitary nature of our work, resourcefulness is a critical tool in any Vanguard pilot's
I
repertoire.
am very
You're
resourceful.
permitted, even encouraged, to use whatever tool you're able to find in there.
Okay. Any tool?
Of course, you'll be running through a high-realism combat flight simulation, engineered by members of the UC science staff, right here in Mast.
Wonderful.
Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. Accomplish that, and you pass the exam, and can then proceed on to your probationary mission.
Okay.
However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, your required enlistment time for citizenship will be reduced, and your enlistment bonus increased.
Oh.
But you're welcome to try as many times as you like before returning to Commander Tuala to proceed on to the next step in your application process.
I see.
We'll only keep the highest score you manage to achieve in there.
Okay. Okay.
Just head in whenever you're ready.
I like bonuses. We're gonna do a hard save here then. And then there was one thing about my keybinds or the ship. Alternate control. Hold. Switch flight modes. A bonus, a bonus, a bonus, bonus. Okay. So there's 3 different weapons. Mouse 1, mouse 2, and then G? Yeah, we'll leave it as G. Okay.
Be Jensen.
Huh?
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
Cool. 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 Debug tools. Huh. Okay. You cheat. I feel like you can. You know, we're just gonna sit here and pretend we didn't see that. Where's the keybind for fire all weapons? Pew pew pew.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
shooting it.
Target defeated.
I think it's dead. Pew pew pew
All
pew pew pew.
targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Target defeated.
Your ship's hull integrity if it load drops to press 0 to repair your ship. Okay. Repair. 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 Repair.
Target elimination imminent. Insufficient. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Repair.
New targets active.
Okay, there we go. I had to, Oh, there we go.
Target defeated.
I'm trying to use repair stuff, but I think I'm out. It's behind a rock.